What is going on, coaster fans? Today, I have gotten a great coaster battle lined up for you today. Today, we are going to be doing the coaster fight between two fantastic Intamin steel beasts. Intimidator 305 in Doswell, Virginia at the amusement park King's Dominion, and Maverick at the almighty amusement park known as Cedar Point, which is considerably ranked one of the best launch coasters out there, and Intimidator 305 is considerably ranked one of the best giga coasters out there, to some the best giga coaster out there. Now here's the thing, people may think, why are you doing a coaster battle between these two? They're completely different. Actually, they may look different, but they do have similarities in ways that no one could even notice. But if you really pay close attention, then you will start to notice those similarities. But anyway, without further ado, let's begin. So first up is the height category, and the height doesn't really mean anything, because if you look at a coaster like Maverick, then you know that Maverick is considerably ranked one of the best steel roller coasters out there, and you would know that height does not matter. If you also look at a roller coaster like, I guess you could say, maybe like Lightning Run at Kentucky Kingdom, fantastic roller coaster it seems. I'm yet to ride it, but I hope to in the future. Fantastic steel roller coaster out there. It ends up in Coaster Enthusiast top 10 sometimes. But anyway, that is why the height category is worth 1 point, and Intimidator 305 is consistently taller than Maverick. Intimidator 305, you guessed it, is 305 feet tall, gigantic. Maverick is only, I believe, about 105 feet tall. So it's definitely a consistently small roller coaster, by hyper coaster size smaller, like 200 feet shorter. However, Intimidator 305 is still going to get that height still, and that is why Intimidator 305 is going to start off with the point. Now the speed, and Intimidator 305 is also consistently faster than Maverick. Maverick starts off when it goes to the drop all the way until when it is about to launch is about 58 miles per hour. And then when the launch happens, it goes all the way up to 70 miles per hour. Intimidator 305 on the other hand goes 90 miles per hour, so that's still 20 miles per hour faster than Maverick's maximum speed. So Intimidator 305 is yet again going to gain the 1 point, and since one speed doesn't really matter or anything, that's why it is going to get 1 point, because Maverick is not the fastest of roller coasters out there, but it's definitely one of the best of roller coasters out there. And there's many other roller coasters like it that don't go that fast, but are some of the best steel or even wooden roller coasters out there. But Intimidator 305 either way is going to get the point. Now the drop. And Intimidator 305's drop is crazy. Definitely one of the craziest drops that I've been on. You go 85 degrees, almost straight down, nearly at 85 degrees, straight down considerably is 90 degrees, right into that intense blacking out turn. Maverick has a great drop too. However, it's over pretty quickly, fairly quickly. But Intimidator 305's drop lasts longer, it feels, obviously, but Intimidator 305's drop, not only that, is 300 foot of a drop. Maverick's drop, I believe, is only about 100 feet. However, Maverick's drop is steeper by 10 degrees. Maverick's drop is 95 degrees. However, Intimidator 305 may have a not as steep of a drop, not nearly actually, but 10 degrees steepness, and when it comes to difference, is pretty big. However, Intimidator 305's drop feels over in a lot shorter amount of time, and it's a bigger drop, so that's what makes it more crazy. So Intimidator 305 is going to be getting the 2 points, because drops are pretty crazy when it comes to roller coasters, especially roller coasters of these type. Now duration, and Maverick is going to easily be getting these 2 points, because duration means a good amount on a roller coaster. Intimidator 305 from the drop to the brake run is about a minute 20 maybe. The lip tilt adds on about another maybe about another 15 seconds, maybe even 20 seconds. So overall it's about a minute 40 or maybe even a minute 30. But Maverick's length is about 2 minutes and 20 seconds. And since that lip tilt is so fast, you can't say, oh, the lip tilt doesn't really count or any of that crap. Because Maverick's lip tilt is so fast, it still ends up being over a 2 minute long of a ride. So that's almost a minute long than Intimidator 305. Maverick is going to be easily getting these 2 points. Now the intensity. Now this is probably the main particle of both of these roller coasters. They are consistently ranked of the most intense roller coasters out there. Not just of the most intense steel roller coasters out there, but of the most intense roller coasters in general out there. And this is a hard, tough category. However, Intimidator 305 is probably the most intense roller coaster I've been on as of 2016. Obviously, I've ridden it this year, that's why, as of 2016, it is my most intense roller coaster that I've ever ridden. It is nuts, crazy. I can make up any word to describe how intense Intimidator 305 is. Maverick, also intense. These both get a 10 for intensity. However, and actually, you can see, I've made reviews of these coasters. You can actually see I give them a 10 for intensity, so I already spoiled that category. Go check them out anyway. You can see them through my channel somewhere. But the intensity is worth 3 points because that is a main particle of any roller coaster, really. That is what some coaster enthusiasts crave. Now, Intimidator 305 is going to be getting this because you black out right on that first bank turn. You gray out, maybe even black out. I grayed out. I did not black out, but I did indeed gray out. And that alone makes it more intense than Maverick. Although Maverick is still a crazy nuts roller coaster. But Intimidator 305 is going to be getting the 3 points. Now Intimidator 305 is nearly dominating at 5 points more. Now the airtime category. Now Maverick's going to be catching up a bit because Maverick has more airtime than Intimidator 305. And you have this one ejector airtime moments on Maverick where it flings you out of your seat, even with the vest restraints. And then you also have another airtime moment towards the end of the ride, which is fairly also flings you out of your seat. Intimidator 305 has 2 airtime moments considerably, but one of them has trim brakes on them, so you don't get the airtime that you would expect to get. And then you have this one huge massive airtime hill under the lift hill, which gives you some airtime, but not that much. But Maverick, although they have about the same amounts of airtime, Maverick has the stronger airtime in this case. So Maverick will be getting the 3 points. Now the restraints, and guess what? As of 2015, I believe, 2015, Maverick has the same exact restraints now as Intimidator 305. 2 vest restraints. They are fairly comfortable. They aren't the best restraints that I've ever experienced and had on a roller coaster. But the reason why they're only worth 1 point is restraints don't really mean anything all the time. However, since they have the same exact types of restraints, they are both going to be getting 1 point. So, now the category, they both get 1 point. And that is why it is 2 points apart now, 8-6. Now the theming, and this is the final category for Seeing Wins. The theming, 1 point. Maverick is going to be getting this because you have like that wooden cabin kind of. You have some like water, I guess you can say, like a little creek type things along the theming and queue line. You have some better theming than Intimidator 305 because you do get some nicer like Wild West charm to the ride, I guess you could say. But Intimidator 305 has that plaza outside, but I just felt Maverick had a little bit more theming, it seemed. But this really can go either way, but I think Maverick is going to be getting the 1 point. But you can argue with this. I don't really know why it has to be an argument with theming. That's why it's only getting 1 point, because theming means crap. Or at least to me. Don't know about you guys, but to me, crap. So, who's the winner by 1 point? Intimidator 305 is. Now, this Intimidator 305, you have to get out to ride both of these roller coasters. But Intimidator 305 by 1 point was deemed worthy of the 2. Now, if you are asked if you want to ride both of these coasters, say yes. These are roller coasters that you will not regret riding. They are both in my top 5, maybe even. Definitely top 10 without a doubt. Maybe even top 5. These are some of my favorites of both. Intimidator 305 is one of my favorite Giga coasters. Maverick's one of my favorites, maybe even my favorite of launch coasters. So, please let me know which one you prefer over Intimidator 305 or Maverick. I would love to know, because I can't really answer that, because these are both great coasters, but it seems like, according to the stuff that I stated out, Intimidator 305 gained over by 1 point over Maverick. But anyway, like I said, please let me know which one you prefer better. You can argument all I care, but you can argue to each other. I wouldn't even mind giving you a little bit of disagrees or agreements. But anyway, please, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Please subscribe, comment, like, and rate, and I'll catch you all next time on this channel, Coaster Mania.